Man, Drake just let the world hear Jay-Z's private warning about Diddy, and it's wild. Now, those old Jay-Z lyrics are hitting differently, like he had been dropping coded messages about Diddy the whole time. Suddenly, it all makes sense. But before we dive into the details, let's circle back real quick. Back in 2010, Jay-Z co-signed Drake early by appearing on his debut studio album, Thank Me Later, on the track Light Up. That feature turned out to be one of Drake's first major industry co-signs, coming just after Lil Wayne had already signed him to Young Money. Some people even saw the co-sign as a passing the torch moment, with Jay positioning Drake as the next generation. Over the years, Jay has made several appearances with Drake. In 2013, he appeared on Pound Cake, which was seen as another co-sign. In 2018, he featured on Talk Up, and even on Love All in 2021. Their bond has always been strong, though competitive at times, as they've traded subliminal shots over the years. But in every collaboration, Jay still plays the mentor-boss role, and Drake has admitted at his own shows that Jay
sometimes not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly to him or something. It was over the Start From The Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started From The Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did.
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly.
And that dynamic never left. Jay-Z as the general, Drake as the prime shooter who learned fast. Word on the street is that Jay did more than just inspire Drake. He guided him from day one on how to navigate the music industry. Hav was the one, showing Drake how to make moves, who to avoid, and how to stay safe. People are saying Jay has been dropping coded messages in his lyrics from way back, warning Drake about industry dangers and people to steer clear of. One fan put it plainly, "I know y'all remember when Drake first hit the scene with Jay-Z on the track. Jay-Z was like, 'Drake, here's how they're going to come at you.' That was subliminal. Now fans are revisiting the lyrics from Light Up, where Jay included some real warning lines. Lines like, 'Here's how they're going to come at you,' disguised as favors or references like the Barzini meeting. Jay's words sounded less like rap and more like straight-up mentor advice. Expect industry feuds, favors with strings attached, and friendly setups as your profile rises. Fans are connecting the dots, suggesting Jay might have been warning Drake about powerful industry moguls like Diddy. And maybe, just maybe, Drake took those warnings seriously, given everything unfolding now, allegedly. Remember the serious beef between Diddy and Drake? In the summer of 2014, it all started over a beat, the 0 to 100. The catch-up beat produced by Boy One Day and Frank Dukes. Diddy claimed the beat was his and that he had dibs for his project. But Drake didn't wait. He dropped the track anyway, and it went hard, blowing up the charts. Understandably, Diddy was reportedly furious. Fast forward to December 8, 2014, at DJ Khaled's birthday bash at Olive Nightclub in Miami. Big names, high vibes, but behind the scenes, tension was thick. Diddy wasn't there to party. He was allegedly there to confront Drake. According to multiple sources, that's exactly what happened. Diddy confronted Drake about the beat, and when Drake got slick with his response, Diddy allegedly slapped the OVO out of him right there in the club, warning, "You'll never disrespect me again."
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
Word is this was more than just a music beef. It was about power, ego, control, and industry politics. Even 50 Cent was vocal about it, saying, "Puff."
When I remember when I was about like 17 years old, I was in a parking lot. I was watching Jay-Z do a show for an event at the time that was called Rock the Caravana. It was like the first time Jay-Z had ever really like come to the city and shown us love. And I was with one of my friends from school, and I was in the parking lot. For me, that was really a moment that unlocked something in my mind. It made me realize that all this is possible, you know? So I want to thank...
But here's where things got really dark. Diddy didn't just stop there. Behind the scenes, whispers were spreading around LA that Diddy had put out a small bounty, a reward for anyone who caught Drake slipping. That's when things started getting tense and unpredictable.
There's no footage of this. Based on people that I've spoken to close to the situation, Diddy really did punch Drake in the face.
Oh, I got that call 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I was laying in my bed and my phone kept ringing. I'm like, why my phone keep ringing at 4 o'clock in the morning? So I go to look at my phone, and it's my dude, like, my dude. And he ain't no just random guy in the club. This is somebody that everybody knows.
Right.
He's like, boy, you wouldn't just believe what happened. I'm like, what? Diddy just...
But people say Drake saw this coming. Hov had warned him to stay careful and play it smart in the industry. So he linked up with The Game, the Compton Bulldog himself. The Game was connected, respected, and certified in the streets. Diddy might have had clout, but street reach beats clout when things get physical. That reach reportedly saved Drake. The Game later admitted that people had contacted him trying to line up Drake. They told him to take action, but instead of sending shooters, The Game showed up personally to protect him.
Puffy for so long and having dealings with him. What was the first thing you thought when you heard the story about him allegedly punching Drake?
He said, "F it," and him. Drake, I actually thought Drake must have said something wrong to him or something, or did something, or tried to play him, or something must have happened. I actually really didn't, I kind of just laughed. It's funny.
Let's keep it real. No favor in the streets ever comes without a price. You don't get protection like that out of thin air. That kind of move carries weight. So what did Drake do? Word is, he returned the favor the only way a rap titan could. He handed The Game a whole record. Not just any record, 100. And he didn't stop there. They shot the video in Compton, Game's own backyard. This wasn't just a friendly collab for the culture. It was a calculated move. Drake wasn't out there just trying to build street cred. He was locking in protection. That record was payment. That video, a stamp, a message to anyone lurking in the shadows. I got people now. But here's where it gets wild. During that same video shoot in Compton, Drake got spooked. Real shook. Whack 100, who was there on the scene, said Drake spotted some unfamiliar faces, random dudes with an energy he didn't recognize. Just like that, he panicked. He thought it was a setup, thought the alleged bounty Diddy put out was about to, be cashed in. No questions asked, he bolted. According to Whack, someone had to chase him down, catch up, and reassure him. Chill, bro. Those dudes, they're with us. They're here to protect you.
Can't hear a hit? That's kind of crazy, Fifth.
He still hear things from back then, that time.
Oh, got you now.
Right.
Okay. Got you.
He can't buy the right. He can't. You play it for him right now, and it's hot. He can't buy it. This is why he's fighting Drake. When you hit Drake, because he used the beat that he didn't actually use.
0 to 100.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So if he heard it, and then he heard Drake use it, but it wasn't a hit yet until Drake put the lines on the record. And he's upset about that because he can't hear it, but he felt like.
By May 2015, word was that the smoke had cleared. Rumor had it that the duo had patched things up, and French Montana even claimed he helped broker the peace. Then Diddy appeared on The Breakfast Club and denied the ugly chatter, calling Drake a friend. But people weren't buying it. The vibe screamed PR cleanup, not genuine friendship.
Times not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly to him or something. It was over the Start from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy.
Behind closed doors, sources said the energy stayed sour. On the surface, the industry seemed cool, but underneath, it was ice cold. Some insiders pushed a different angle. This wasn't just about a beat. Cassie claimed Diddy was obsessive and controlling, allegations she later included in legal filings. Back in 2013, rumors circulated that Drake was trying to bring Cassie to OVO. Whether true or just talk, in Diddy's world, perception is everything, and that alone could flip a switch. People even dug up Lil Duval's old tweet, joking that Diddy swung on Drake in Miami just
Hey, do a song.
What about it?
And Drake comes to Compton to shoot the video.
100. He shot it on Brazil and Wimbledon.
What all happened during that video? What was that?
He pulled up, Drake gave us love, Stunner cleared it for me, didn't charge me, Drake didn't charge for the verse. Drake actually brought his film crew to film it for us. That's what he wanted to do. We was on the famous Brazil and Wimbledon shooting it, in the canal. We had to move blocks. And when we move blocks, we send the little homies to do what they need to do. Drake kind of seen some activity and shit. He did what a motherfucker you supposed to do. He got out of there. So we sent somebody to get him. Bro, it's cool. That ain't for you. That's for us. Because we seen shit going on. But we moving blocks. We not just gonna hit the block without the block being right. So we had to make sure the homies, went and cleared the block. He came back and we finished.
For saying hello to Cassie. It was funny back then. Today, that line hits differently. Meanwhile, Drake did what he does best, spoken code over beats. Run 400 PM in Calabasas played like a mass message, calling out self-promoters, even the OGs trying to press him, with little jabs aimed at big targets. He even mocked Diddy's classic take that, like a wink the whole block could read. Back then, most people shrugged it off. Today, the dots connect. The tension, the flexes, the pressure plays. It had been in the music the whole time, hidden in plain sight. Now the chatter is louder. Some fans speculate that Jay-Z was neck-deep in Diddy's twisted games too. His name keeps surfacing in messy lawsuits and party rumors involving Diddy. Even Jaguar Wright compared Jay and Diddy, saying they're like the same sandwich, just different slices.
But LA get tricky. So, when there are beefs, and it is, like, there's certain people that are gonna get called, and I'm one of those people. So, I had privy, Drake to a little information. Like I said, I don't know where it came from, but I always, it's like my brother. So I hit him. I told him, like, yo, this is what it is, but I got you. We over here, and I'm pretty heavy. So,
And people are buying it. One user wrote, "People call her crazy because she's telling the truth. Love me some Jag." But this isn't just about Drake. It's about what Jay-Z knew and how long he might have been covering for Diddy. If those warnings were real, some say H might have been protecting his empire from the start.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
What do you think? Were the subliminals the real receipts all along? And just how deep did Jay-Z's knowledge go?
You want to speak on Diddy, and it seemed that as if your focus turned to Jay-Z, his wife.
That's always been my focus.
Yes. What?
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Drop your take in the comments. If you're all about straight-up shockers and unfiltered moments, don't miss what's coming next. Click through and stay locked in.